Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Rise and Die podcast with our friend Ralph. This is episode number 8. Ralph, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. You're looking handsome as ever today.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
We're on a weird schedule now. Well, Aaron has been up for like almost
18 hours.
yeah, he's been up since like 2 a.m. this morning. But also this episode's recorded. We're not streaming it currently because I'm having really bad internet issues, and I think it's because of all this COVID shit. So we're recording them for right now, but we're gonna try and move back to live as soon as my internet decides to work again. So Aaron didn't really do him justice here, but my boy Ralph, I've known like almost half my life now, right? I forget how old we were when we met.
You were in 4th grade or 5th grade?
Oh, you know what I didn't do? We can still keep going. I'm gonna turn you guys up.
Heck yeah. You were in like 4th or 5th grade though, I believe.
4th and 5th grade, and you were 6th, I think.
6th grade. 5th, 6th grade. It was like the very end of 5th grade. So you were at the end of 4th grade.
And we played zombies back in the day. We did. We definitely did a lot.
Yeah.
One thing, well, you're not really a zombie streamer or whatever, but you have been playing zombies for a long time. So we're gonna bring the segment back, Aaron. The 115 segment. It's gonna be your favorite weapon, your favorite map, and then 5 things you want in Black Ops 5.
Can I say something really fast though?
Yeah, go for it.
The fact that you guys have stayed friends this long through like school and shit is fucking hilarious because like all the people that I went to school with, dude, I don't fuck with them at all. Like, literally, if any of you cocksuckers are watching this, I fucking hate every single one of you. You guys can all fucking burn in hell, honestly. You're all fucking terrible people. Half of you have fucking kids now. Keep it in your fucking pants, honestly. But it's cool to see that some people prevail and have fucking cool friendships like you guys.
I feel like it's different for us though, because like we literally lived next door to each other. Like we didn't have phones, we didn't have like any technology, so like we lived next door to each other, and we were forced to like go out and like do things. Like even though I'm a grade ahead of Kyle, like we never really even saw each other in school that often. But like because we lived next to each other, that played a big part. Like we always
I feel like like obviously we're friends, but like rather than like what would you say like peer or whatever, I'd say you were more my neighbor. Like we always just hung out.
Yeah, it was more neighborly over anything. I mean, and it's not like just like everything. Like we weren't like best friends the whole time. Like definitely like ups and downs, but like we're neighbors, so you know you can't be mad at your neighbor.
So before Aaron decided to call out everyone from his old school.
Bro, honestly, fucking everybody expected something from me, and I fucking hated it. Like, it wasn't like just a one-on-one friendship. It was always like, hey, like, we're gonna go do this, and like, I need you to do this, or like, they always expected something of me, and it was just like, I don't know, not genuine friendship. Like, you guys seem like you guys are buds, and you guys hang out and stuff, and like, it's authentic. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not naming any fucking names. So like, one guy tried to like forward me some chick's nudes, and like when I was like fucking 16, and I like told him. I was like, yeah, my dad's fucking moving away. And he was like, oh, nice, dude. And he sent me a picture of this chick. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you're actually a scumbag. Like, you were the one person my dad was like, yeah, he seems like an all right person. But no. Like, everybody was a fucking piece of shit. Even the good people.
In high school, bro, it's currency. Like.
But I wasn't even in high school. I was at fucking home, dude. Like, I still had shit forwarded to me. And I was fucking sitting in my house, like, I was getting ready to take a shower, and he was like, yo, check this out, dude. Like, and I fucking knew the girl, too. And I was just like,
trying to hook you up, bro.
Right, dude, I don't want some chick's nudes who has probably fucking 50 different eyes looking at her at the same time. Like, how is that supposed to make me feel special? If it's getting forwarded to me and I'm homeschooled, think about all the other fucks who've seen that who go to school with her. Like, what the fuck?
So, did you? I'm pretty sure you've told this story on the podcast before, Aaron, of like that one teacher that said, yeah, I think we even talked about it last week, where you said that one teacher that said you were gonna like work at McDonald's or whatever.
Domino's. It
Oh,
was
Domino's.
Domino's. So yeah, no, bro. I almost just said her name because I'm so tired right now. One day though, I'm pulling up fucking Eowyn McLeod. She's gonna fucking see me step out, dude.
Oh
And
man.
I don't know. So we were in this. So after this, let's do the fucking 115 shit because I
Yeah.
totally sidetracked this. But
Yeah, fine.
yeah, dude, like I don't know. This teacher was fucking. She was so goddamn annoying. Like everybody had like Windows computers in our school, like in our class, and she was like so fucking pompous and self-righteous. She had to fucking spend some of the budget of the class to buy herself like a $3,000 fucking MacBook Pro or a Mac Pro, and she had an iMac on her fucking desk with like the fucking paper thin keyboard that's fucking like this thick and
Oh
like the
yeah.
mouse and everything. And I don't know. She like sat in this fucking chair that was like way too high for her because she was fat as fuck. And I remember I was like a game design class, and she was like telling me like I fucked around because I got stuck and I'd ask for help, and she would get fucking mad at me. And I asked her for help one time, and she like went off. So I was like, "Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna fail this class. I don't give a shit. It wasn't required." And she ended up she like called me to the back of the room one time and was like talking to me about something. She was like, "If you don't get good grades in school and apply yourself, you're gonna end up working at Domino's, and you're not gonna amount to anything." I had a student who was just like you, and she was basically telling me he was a fucking failure. But yeah, that was basically how that happened. But she had it out for me because I never told you this story, Kyle. I haven't told like anybody this besides Kai. Um, I wore a shirt to school one day, and it was like, do you remember back in like 2012, 2013? Like, it was like trendy to be like fucking misogynistic and shit. So like they had those shirts that were like, "Cool story, babe. Go make me a sandwich." Like I swear to God, I wore one of those to school.
Oh my god.
And I walked into my first class, and my teacher, he was super chill. Like this guy,
Oh,
we
he's
watched
like, hell yeah, dude.
no. We watched like Key and Peele in the fucking class together, so that just shows you what kind of teacher he is. Like he's chill, but I walked in and he was like, "Aaron, what's up with that shirt, buddy? Why are you being misogynistic? I got a wife." And like basically put me on blast. And I was like, "Oh shit." And we had to go down to this fucking classroom, and it was the classroom of this teacher who said doesn't work at fucking Domino's, and we had to use the computers for this class in the beginning. And um he was like sitting in her room talking to her, and she like came out and like fucking looked me up and down. And I had a class with her like a couple of hours after that, and she she and him were talking, and she fucking filed like a complaint on me. And later in the day, the principal was like, "Hey, you got to turn your shirt inside out. It's against like the fucking dress code." And I was like, "Really?" I was like,
Is
"What's
that what the
against?"
shirt said, or is it something like that? Or that's
Yeah,
what it said.
yeah,
Cool,
that's
babe.
exactly
Go
what
make me
it
a
said.
sandwich.
Yeah, cool story, babe. Go make me a sandwich. And
Oh man.
um, I bought it at fucking Walmart because like my parents didn't
Of
give a shit.
course.
Like they bought me cheap ass fucking clothes, and
Yeah.
I just wore it one day because it was like the only clean shirt I fucking had. And she like made a complaint, and the teacher was like, "Hey, if you wear something like that again," the principal, his vice principal, she came up and she's like, "If you wear something like that again, you're gonna get suspended," is what she told me. And
And you just
Should have
point to
said
the shirt.
you should.
Cool story, babe. Go
Yeah,
make me a
make me a
sandwich.
sandwich.
so before she writes this complaint about me, she pulls me aside in the morning in this class, and it's like right outside of her door. And she was like, "Why do you think it's okay to wear a shirt like that?" And she said, "My dad abused my mother." I swear to
Oh
God, dude.
my
Like, and
god.
I don't think
Victim
domestic shit's funny,
Andy,
okay?
dude.
She was like, "My dad abused my mother, and I didn't have a good relationship with him. He abused me physically and verbally. And he had that same misogynistic attitude that you have, and the one that you're displaying on your shirt right there." And she basically compared me to her fucking dad who beat the shit out of her mom. And I was like, "What? I'm a fucking
That
12-year-old
has
in middle
nothing
school."
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she totally just fucking blew this out of proportion. And I was just like thinking to myself, you get paid 65 to $75,000 a year, and this is what you do in the fucking early mornings when you have no classes. You're actually harassing kids for wearing a fucking shirt because you had a
She's
bad
a
fucking childhood.
she's a Karen feminazi.
Dude.
They were talking about. Speaking of
I
that,
can't say that on stream.
they were talking about that Karen is like a slur now. Like, you remember how
Is it
like a
really?
couple weeks ago they were talking about like how calling someone a boomer, like actually
It
a
was
slur.
it was
like,
a derogatory term.
yeah, and now they're saying the same thing about a Karen.
Bro, when my mom fucking my mom was upstairs playing with my sister the other night, and that sounds bad. She had friends over, and they were like playing a card game, and my sister like beat my mom so bad, and she looked at her and she said, "Go to bed, you fucking boomer." And my mom just walked to her fucking room and laid down.
Were there friends there? Or wait, was it
Yeah,
your sister's friends or your mom's friends?
it was my sister's friends.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was
I
kind of
thought it was
funny.
your
But
mom's friends. I was like, oh, so she just left her with your mom's friends.
no, um, I was gonna say one last thing. So I had a pink shirt and it said "Don't laugh, it's your girlfriend's shirt," and I wore that to school and I got another warning for it. I had to flip it inside out and they
Why?
wouldn't let me wear it the rest of the year because of the first incident. Bro, she walked to the front of the room and she looked me up and down again, and then I walked to her computer and she was typing a fucking email. Like literally, I swear to God, dude, the vice principal's office was around the fucking corner, and she wouldn't walk her fat ass in there and fucking tell her like, "Hey, this kid's fucking breaking dress code." She had to fucking write an email out on her fucking $3,000 iMac that was gonna be shit in 2 years, and she didn't fucking know that because she's teaching a computer class but doesn't know how fucking computers work. So I don't know.
That reminds me to bring up before we actually get into the real topics and shit. Ralph, do you want to tell the put your cheek to a seat story? You remember that one on the bus?
That's traumatizing. Well, from these two stories, I wrote 2 bullet points down that I'll say, and then I guess I'll bring up that story that traumatized me to this day. But so that shirt, it reminded me of. Remember at Highland Kyle, everyone was wearing the Meninist T-shirts, even the chicks. Remember that?
Meninist.
Everyone's wearing a what?
The Meninist T-shirts.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dude, that's what that reminds me of. It was so dumb. Even all the chicks and stuff wore it, and everyone was like, "What the heck is this?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Nowadays,
And then I
people
wrote,
wild about that stuff.
"Yeah, that's dumb." But and then my next story, this reminded me because you were talking about a teacher before we get to the story, the good story. I walk in a math class one day, right? It was junior year, right? Substitute teacher. Usually you're like, heck yeah. So we had this sub. He'd come in. I saw him a couple times. Not after this. He was really old, like super boomer. Like dude was like 65, 70 plus. Like he was older. And I walk up because he's usually like funny, telling jokes and stuff, and like super outgoing. So I walked up to the desk. I was the first one to get done with like the classwork or whatever. I was like, "Hey, Mr. So and So," I forgot his name. "How are you doing today?" He looks me dead in the eyes, turns, looks me dead in the eyes, and goes, "Not that good." And I said, "Oh, why is that?" He goes, "I was on vacation for 1 week, and I just got back yesterday. I went to go see my son, and I opened his front door, and I went to surprise him in Florida. And when I opened the door, he shot himself on the floor, and there was blood everywhere."
What the fuck?
So
Dude.
me being a junior in high school, I was like,
You're like,
"Sorry
yeah,
to
let me go
hear
take
that,
my seat.
Mr. So and So."
Dude, I wouldn't know what
go
to say.
Dude, I go to turn because I didn't know what to say, and he's like, "Hold up, hold up, hold up. Do you know what it feels like to see your dead son lying on the floor with blood everywhere?" And I was just like, and I walked away. I didn't even know what to say. And I told everyone in the class, and then I told the next class. I forgot. Oh, it was Mr. G. Remember it, the math
Fuck
teacher?
yeah, dude. Mr. G's awesome.
And I think I remember telling Mr. G, and then I think that sub was gone before the end of the day. Because I was just like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's fucking like unfit to teach when you're talking about shit like that with fucking kids, dude. Like, holy shit.
Dude, I did not know what to say. It's just like, whew. So, we don't take up all the time. So, cheek on the seat. What grade were we both in? I think you were a freshman.
Yeah, we were both in high school. I think it was probably freshman year.
You were a freshman. I was a sophomore. Now we had this bus driver, Carl Weezer, and he was 70s, maybe 80s, old, very. He reminds me of like every like world leader that we don't like Joseph Stalin, like
Adolf Hitler.
Adolf, like Fidel Castro, all in one. He was just very angry and weird. But he did have like, we came to the conclusion he had a mental illness because all the kids on the bus were scared of him, like literally scared, and we had him sophomore and junior year the whole year, and it was horrible. Actually, no, junior year, we started driving to school halfway, so I only had to experience him for a year and a half. But cheek on a seat. So there's this kid. I'm not gonna name names because it's not nice. But there's this. We nicknamed him Elephantitis, but
Oh my fucking god.
we'll just call him. I don't even know.
Carl Jr.
Carl Jr. Yeah, Carl's Jr. So Carl's Jr. He was about 300 pounds or maybe more. Shorter,
No,
but
he was not.
he was pretty big.
He was not 300 pounds big.
Okay, so he gets on the bus, and this is like the first day.
Did
like,
you preface this by saying Carl Jr. is a little bit special?
Oh, so yeah, Carl Jr. is very special, like, in multiple ways. Like, you can have a conversation with him, but he's special. And he's not like, he's from another country, or his parents are, so very different. He's Asian, I'll say that. And so we're about to go. Like, I think I wanted. When
Oh, yeah.
was it the beginning of the school year?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the
school?
beginning of the
It was the
school year, and the bus was
first day of
always
school.
packed. Literally.
No, you know what though? I think it was the first day of school or the first week.
It had to have been like the first week.
Because he was looking for the bus. It was the first week, and the first week for us, it's usually about 3 days long. So it must have been the first day. So we're all on the bus. Hey, what up? Like everyone's hyped, seeing each other again, and there's new people. And we're about to go, and the bus, like, we're about to go, and then, like...
He didn't say the bus is literally packed. Like, there was people sitting on the floor. Like it was literally so packed.
Sitting on the floor, yeah, because the neighborhood, like, there was just so many kids on that bus. We literally, and the bus driver, because he had something wrong with him, and he would not let you sit on the floor. He would scream if you were on the floor. So there would be kids, like, 3 to a seat, right? So I'm in a seat with one of my good friends. Well, now he's my good friend, Jalen, though. He's a cool guy. And me and him are sitting next to each other, and it's already tight, right? And then in front of us, there was, I think, 1 or 2 people in that seat. I don't remember, but we're about to go. We're like, holy crap, this bus is packed. The vice principal, however, waves us down. So the buses go around us. We're the last one there. Like, we're all just about to leave. And this dude, Carl's Jr., gets on the bus. And Carl Weezer is just like, whatever. The kid gets on the bus.
He's like going up and down the aisle.
He's going up and down and up and down. There's kids in the freaking aisle sitting on the ground. And the dude, because he's old and whatever, he goes, put your cheek to a seat. Put it to a seat. Like, so to us, I mean, sit the frick down. This kid, Carl's Jr., isn't all there. So he goes up to the seat right in front of me and Jalen. Right in front of me and Jalen. Our knees, like the freaking seat in front of us, and he puts his cheek to it. His cheek to the seat. And he's like...
Dude, you had to have been there. It was so good, man.
He put his cheek to the seat.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys had some twisted fucking school experience.
No. It gets worse. It gets worse. Me and Jalen, at this point, we realize this kid's not all there, and everyone will go silent. Dead silent.
Oh, no.
Like, everyone started laughing, and... Okay, so everyone started laughing, and do you remember his outburst?
Yeah, I think everyone was just saying, like, sit down. Like, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, and making fun of him, but Carl's Jr. is special, and the bus driver's crazy, and the dude starts screaming, and I don't remember if he almost touched Jalen, because Jalen and me were giggling. I went straight face once he started screaming, the Carl's Jr., the special one, and I'm pretty sure he grabbed Jalen or tried to, because Jalen stood up and went like this. I'm, like, cowered in the seat, like, right in front of us. And
Christ.
we're shitting our pants, and everyone goes silent, and this kid's screaming, having a fucking Riri moment, like we shit our pants. That's why me and Jalen are good friends now. Like,
It was a
You guys
bonding
bonded
moment.
through
I was gonna say
fucking
it was a
trauma.
bonding
That's
moment.
why.
we
You
got
guys
off
fucking
the
got on the
bus.
bus and had a fucking. This is terrible.
I got off the bus, dude. Went straight to a friend's house, and I freaking called my mom. I was like, I don't want to call. I was like traumatized.
God, I would just tell my mom I'm not going to school anymore after some shit like that happens.
Dude, it was bad, dude. It was bad. Like,
That sounds pretty fucking bad.
yikes.
I have a fucking story about buses now. I have multiple stories about
Talk about
buses.
zombies, fool.
Fuck, dude.
I'm sorry.
I want to talk about the
We'll
fucking.
take a school. We'll take a school.
Okay,
story
okay,
and
here.
talk about something.
How about my one bus story that I wanted to say? It'll be fast. Then we can get into the zombie stuff.
Okay.
All right. So in the mornings, I was the last stop and the first stop off every fucking time in middle school when I would ride the bus. So being the last person on means all the good seats are taken, and I have to sit next to fucking weirdos. And I remember there was this one kid who had such bad fucking BO, dude, and I had to sit next to him because he sat up at the front. I would literally have like maybe a fourth of my hip, like my left hip, in the fucking seat, and the rest of my body would be in the aisle because I'm trying to get the fuck away from this guy. And he smelled so goddamn bad, dude.
God.
It was fucking terrible. And then there was this high schooler dude who wore really good cologne, and I would fucking pray. I was like, I hope this dude fucking is on the bus today, because like it would just stink up the whole fucking bus of cologne. And I'm like, okay, that's better than smelling fucking armpit. But dude, it was terrible. His name was fucking, I think his name was Trevor. And he'd fucking try to talk to me and shit. And I was just like, dude, fucking
God.
leave me alone. Like, when you're a middle schooler and you don't want to talk to a high schooler, that's terrible.
Alright, so before we actually get into zombies, we're not sponsored, by the way, but I did buy this on Amazon for like $10. Ralph, you gotta fucking cop this.
Dude, I love
Airheads, where's the sponsor at? We're
90
plugging right
bars
now.
for $10, because I went to the gas station the other day and I spent like $3 to $4 on like I think it was 5 bars, and I was like, dude, this is a fucking scam. So I went on Amazon, 90 bars for $10. I was like, fuck it, I'm buying 2 of them.
What's your favorite flavor?
Orange or red.
Yeah, you're a fucking loser.
Blue's good too, though.
White's the best, dude.
Oh, my
Random
sister likes
every
white.
time.
Yeah, but Airheads on Amazon, it's a good call. So, 115 finally, 20 minutes later.
I'm down.
Alright, what
Is
do you
this
got?
for me? Is
Yeah.
this for me?
We've already answered this the first
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
okay.
it's all you, dog.
So my favorite wonder weapon, and then what is the other ones?
Map, and then 5 things you want in
He's actually writing this down.
COD 2020.
Okay, so you're gonna have to remind me again. But favorite wonder weapon. So we've had this conversation many times. It's hard for me to like say my exact one. And like I played zombies from the beginning. Like I was thinking about it yesterday, Kyle, because I did remember the podcast. Forgot it was today, but I was thinking like, wow, like Kyle and me, like we've been playing zombies for a long time. Like I remember we started at World at War. Obviously that's where it started. But I remember we both had it, and we beat. I'm pretty sure we were first introduced to it because I think you beat the campaign at your house, and then it goes into zombies. And what the hell is this? And then I went home and beat campaign in like a night, and then that's when it all started. We were just like, because we didn't know it was like an actual thing until we like beat the campaign, because we didn't have phones. There wasn't like computers and stuff like that.
Like YouTube and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube, nobody went on there. It barely existed then. Like, and that's like where it all started. Like, Knocked. I think it's Knocked, right? And like, that's such a good map. Like,
I love it, dude. The Black Ops 3 version is like, okay, the first 5 rounds are slow. Aaron always brings this up. I will agree with it.
No, the first fucking 25 rounds are slow, buddy.
It's
yes.
good. The BO3 remaster is so good, man.
I swear to God, if you think that map is fast before round 85, you're
I'm
fucking...
not saying it's fast, but it's a good map. Like the remake, especially. Like,
yeah, it's a fucking first map, so it's gonna have a special spot. But
it picks up after 13, 14 because it is slow. But it's not my favorite though. So I'm just saying this to preface, like, we've been playing zombies a long time, so like for weapon wise, like
he's a Wonderwaff gamer.
No. That's not even on my list, to be honest. So me and Kyle, we played a lot of Black Ops 2. Like, I want to say, like, Black Ops 2 is one of my most played Call of Duties next to MW2. I remember 80,000 plus kills online, like, when it showed your kills and stuff. I played all the zombie maps. But for Wonder Weapon-wise, me and Kyle played, like, religiously. Like, out of all the maps, we religiously played Mob of the Dead. Like, I'm sure you could agree with me, Kyle. Like,
All the dead over
played
Origins on
that.
BO2 any day, honestly.
Dude, we played the shit out of that map. I've played on Black Ops 2. I've played at least probably like 100.
I wish there was a tracker that
or more
showed us how many times we flew to the Golden Gate. That'd be so sick.
Or, dude, I remember the first time we did it, right when the map came out, and we did it, and we were just like freaking out, even though like looking back, it was not too difficult, not that bad. But I remember we would get to the Golden Gate and we would train, and I remember like Noah would always mess up and like die or something, and like me and you, like we usually did good training and stuff, and then you go back and then back. And then the mode, the Invis like ghost mode, that was such a new
Afterlife.
Like, it was Afterlife. Like that was like game changing for that map. Like so good. The lore
it gave you like a free
Easter
quick revive
eggs.
every single round,
Yeah,
right?
you could have infinite downs.
And the Easter eggs on that map, like I remember, like there was, if you went to a certain cell that was barely open, you could zoom in and see World at War like zombie comics or something like that. It was something to do with like old zombies, but like I don't know that. But that being something we religiously played, I want to say I can't say I have a favorite. Like I have a lot of favorites, but I don't have that one gun. Like if you like Kyle's asked me before, and like nothing shoots to my head as number one, but the Acid Gat is one of my favorite. It's not that great, but it's one of my favorite Wonder Weapons. The Golden Spork, as joking as that is, I think that was really cool, really good idea.
Didn't you play Mob recently, Aaron?
Yeah.
Did you use the Acid Gat at all?
Yeah.
Fire? It's not that bad.
No,
right?
I stream like actual Mob, not blood.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about BO2.
And then
what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, you said Acid Gat, and then you said fire.
Yeah, like was it fire? Was it good? I haven't played
BO2
in forever.
I was like, what the fuck is this clown talking about? I was like, imagine they got some blood. I was like,
blood recently. The Acid Gat fire, dude.
Yeah,
was
it was fine. I mean, yeah.
And then like and the Hell's Retriever, which you could upgrade to the Redeemer, that was broken.
Oh yeah, dude.
So broken.
That's one thing Blood literally fucked up on so hard, man. There wasn't a better feeling than in Mob than getting the Retriever, and in Blood, it's like so shit. It's so bad.
And even with Brutus, if you ran a train and you had it, you could throw it. It would wipe the zombies, and it would
get
the Redeemer too would do so.
Oh,
yeah, it would take off his helmet. It would do so much
good,
damage. It was disgusting overpowered. Like, but those three are my favorite Wonder Weapon. Even though they're on the same map, those are like some of my favorites. I remember when the Mark II came out. I believe it was on Origins or Buried. I don't remember.
It was Buried.
Buried.
Okay, so I never really played Buried. I played it a few times, but I first was introduced to it when in Origins, and I was like, holy crap. Like it's a good gun, but if you don't have flopper, there's 0 points. It's not.
Was it when Buried came out, or when it came out in Origins that they added it to all the other maps? You know, Aaron?
It's a good question.
It was for Buried.
Oh, when Buried came out, they added it to everything else.
Yeah, if you had the map installed, you get on every other map you had installed.
Dude, pay to win advantage. What the fuck? You had to buy Buried.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Because I was gonna say, I don't remember ever getting it on like Transit Town or Mob or anything. It's because I didn't have Buried.
And then also, I just remember I was gonna say Thunder Gun, but then the Jet Gun also just went in my head. But the Thunder Gun's always a fan, of course. Like, but so yeah. Honest, like I don't have a that I want to play every single time, but my favorite maps are gonna be Kino with friends. Kino with friends, even solo every now and then. But that's always a classic map. Like me and Kyle played the shit out of Kino. Like me and all my friends, all my friend groups, we've all played Kino. We've all done high rounds.
Kino's like the best BO1 map. For real.
But definitely, like 5 was a good memer, but when he took your gun,
Don't say
there was no
moon,
point.
Aaron.
Don't even say moon.
It's literally the best map.
And then
You guys are the only two fucking clowns that are gonna say that's
Okay.
not a good map from BO1.
Okay.
Literally,
Okay.
everybody else.
Okay,
I
so
don't want to fucking have to
Kino,
decompress a tunnel every 2 rounds while I'm fucking playing.
You fucking pay $60 and you get a free map, and you say it's the best one in the whole fucking game.
by
Come on,
far.
It is.
get the
So
fuck out
I
of here.
think Kino's one of them. Mob of the Dead by far.
Give me that.
Love Mob of the Dead. Transit because me and Kyle played a lot of Town and Transit, but Transit, like, for Town and Transit I put in a 1. I like those both. Transit was good for the memes if you were with friends. Like, if you got left on the bus, you knew you were screwed. Like, Kyle would always leave me. Like, like, we would be at a stop, like, spinning box. I would remember Kyle would be standing in the door. Ralph, the round's starting, come on. I still don't have a gun. And then I'll start running from, like, the freaking mechanic shop at the second stop. And then right as I get there, he'll close the door. And then I'll run to the back door, and he'll just run to that and just block it, and then I'm screwed. And then you got the little freaking thingies on your head. Like,
Denizen.
it was so good. I want to see, like, I'll even do that into the next question, even though I'm gonna go back. I want to see Transit remake or some sort of thing that's like Transit in Black Ops 5. Like, it has to come back. But Kino, Origins, Mob of the Dead, Town and Transit will merge that into 1, and Farm. All those maps were alright. I like those. Farm could have done more, though. Could have done more.
Farm didn't have pack.
There was, yeah, it didn't have pack, so that was already a killer right there. That's pretty much it for me. Like, those are the standalone, like, classic maps that I could always go back to. I love those maps.
So literally all BO2 and then
I know
plus
you just
Kino.
listed off every wonder weapon in every fucking map. Literally.
Well, kind of, but yeah, sure. And then to the next thing, which you guys can help me. We can go back and forth on this. To the next question for stuff I want to see in Black Ops 5. Well, I'm gonna start and say definitely a Transit remake or something very close to it.
Yeah.
What do you guys
So
think?
for this, you don't really have to label 5. I actually wanted to talk about this, and I think we could have a pretty decent conversation here. I don't know. Me and Aaron were talking about it before you came in here, Alf. Treyarch put out a tweet today that was like happy 10 years about Black Ops or whatever, and everyone was talking about it basically. And I don't know if this is true. Aaron's saying it's true, but I haven't heard like anyone bring this up or anything. But in that trailer, they have like the Black Ops like campaign like voice quotes and shit over like a montage, and Aaron said that all the voice quotes are remastered, like they're redone.
Yeah,
they're
like
not the
they're
original ones.
all redux. Like they sound different. Like, you know, in the original game, like you couldn't fucking tell it was Hudson at all, right? Like they muffled it really well. Like they made the voices now in this like 10-year trailer. Like it made it really obvious that it's Hudson. It's still distorted and stuff, but Wood sounds different. Like everybody sounds like more modernized and not fucking 2010 basically. Like they sound better. So
What if it's just the sound files in their purity, though?
there weren't any sound files in their purity. None of them were used in the game. So either they went back and used them for a new one, or they remastered them just like what I think they did. So
Okay,
yeah,
I can see both. I'd say yours is stronger, but like, there's a possibility they just had files saved, and when you have if you have a voice file, it's literally gonna sound perfect without like any game audio or anything. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's true. But like right around now is when they usually start
Yeah.
releasing trailers.
Yeah,
too,
I saw that on Twitter today, and I was like,
I mean,
I saw that on Twitter today, and I was like, fuck, did we get a new trailer? And I read it, and it was like, happy 10-year Black Ops. And I was like, no, it's just a montage. And I was like, I do find it interesting that they're saying this, because I either feel like they're moving on and it's not Black Ops, or they're rebooting it this year, which is, I think, what we're more than likely going to get is the reboot. At least that's what the leaker said, too. I have to sneeze really quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, going off of that, I figured, I don't want to stereotype us, right? But Aaron is a high rounder. I'm more of like a story person. And Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, I would put Ralph in the casual category. So if
I'm a fan of classics. I don't even play Black Ops 4. Never have.
But I think if we combine our brains together here, we can put together the best zombies experience we can have. So we kind of already did this when we did the 5 things we want for Black Ops 5. But starting, I don't know how we want to go about this, but I think we should all try to like come to a census on like what we think should happen this year regarding COD. It's like people, well, at least a weekish ago, everybody on Twitter was freaking out saying that more than likely zombies isn't even going to happen this year. And then you have the people who are like, zombies happens every year, Treyarch makes it, so of course it's going to be in the game. And then there's like people who are like, well, Ether ended, like obviously they had to move on, and like that's true. But I think, and they're saying like, oh yeah, budget got cut from BO4, like you could tell from the cutscenes and just like the energy they put into it. So obviously, if they're working with that small budget now, they might as well just cut it, right? Because if they don't include zombies, so okay, so the first thing to note here is that they did already confirm that Warzone is going to be supported through this next COD iteration. So whenever Black Ops 5 or whatever the next COD comes out, Warzone is still going to be updated until next year, next fall. Not this fall, next fall. So I found that interesting, and
It's weird.
I don't know if that means it's going to be the same Warzone, they're just going to update and shit, or if they're like moving it to like the Black Ops 5 engine and like adding those guns and stuff. I don't know. I don't think those details have been said yet.
I don't think that's true. I think Treyarch has a different contract than either companies. I don't think that's how that would work at all. I think they're still going to be their own multiplayer.
That's
what
I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that if Warzone is going to stay out in Modern Warfare and stay with those guns and be supported throughout the year, then that means this year's COD made by Treyarch isn't going to have a BR, which means I think, and they're rebooting, or like the rumors are saying that they're rebooting, I think that means that we'll probably get campaign MP and zombies. And then the
Real
BR
quick, what's Ralph eating? Are those Takis? I figured, I was like, those are red and they're kind of long. I was like, I feel like those are Takis. They're not bad. I've had them before. But sorry, we're interrupting Kyle.
So
can I go get a drink real quick?
Yeah,
you
go
guys
for
can
it.
Keep talking.
Yeah, go for it. So I'm like, Aaron, would you agree with me there in saying that we're gonna get campaign multiplayer and zombies, and then the BR is gonna be Warzone, and we're not gonna get another new BR?
I think they might have their own multiplayer. I don't think they're gonna have like a BR per se. I'd say maybe like Treyarch does their own multiplayer, but like Infinity Ward, like they're responsible for Warzone right now, right?
Yeah.
So why would Infinity Ward pass that down to Treyarch? I mean, I don't see that happening. I don't think they'd make their own. Like for instance, Blackout. Blackout was kind of just. I put like 2 games and I was like, this is fucking terrible, and I wasn't really into it.
That's what I was gonna touch on. Is I think this is less Infinity Ward and this is more Activision, because you can tell with Blackout. Blackout was completely rushed because Fortnite and BRs were the biggest thing then. So they rushed Blackout, and they supported it primarily, which is another reason why zombies failed in BO4. And when they were supporting Blackout, it died the next year when MW came out. Like, even though MW didn't have BR at launch, like Blackout was dead like probably halfway through Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4's lifetime. So
definite flop.
They found this free-to-play model with Warzone that is working, and they seem to have hit a strike so far.
And they're making billions of fucking dollars because everyone's buying COD points to fucking buy these skins that are in the shop for one day like it's Fortnite. So
it's just like Fortnite and Apex, a free BR, and that's all you need.
Yeah, so they've hit a strike with this free-to-play model. So obviously it's a no-brainer for them to extend it and say, yeah, we're going to be supporting it this year. That way the players, like normal COD players, aren't going to be like me, if I was more of an MPBR guy. If I was like, why am I playing this dog shit when it's going to be useless in like 5 months from now when they announce Black Ops 5? So hearing that's going to be supported all the way to next year, or just continually supported, I think was it's the right call, and it's a good call in Activision. But I feel like that's what Activision fears when you were saying like, why would they pass the torch for Warzone to Treyarch, is because people fear, or like maybe we don't know yet, but like say when Black Ops 5 comes out, like half the Warzone population just goes to Black Ops 5 and plays MP on that because this model that
It's not even gonna be close to half. It'll be maybe a fourth or a fifth. It's not gonna be that many
Really?
people. No, there's
I
no
think
way.
it'll be more. I think it'll be half probably.
I'd say maybe at most a third. I don't think half of the people are gonna leave Warzone to go play Black Ops 5, especially after Black Ops 4. There's no way. There's no fucking
I
way.
think it
There's
might have
there's
been
too many trust issues. They have a game that's good.
I think it might have been half, but after them announcing the support, I could agree with you and probably say like around a third. Or
I'd say at max a third. I think. Go ahead, Ralph.
I think with them announcing, because I didn't even know this, with them announcing they're gonna support Warzone, more players are gonna be prone to playing it because it's gonna be something they can continually like keep getting items for.
Yeah.
And whatever. Like for me, like I like Black Ops 3. I just bought it for my Xbox. I played it at launch for the first year religiously. I went back in like 7th prestige or something. Great stats. Like I have a ton of challenges completed. And I thought about it. I was like, wow, like I love this game. But when you know that there's just going to be a new Call of Duty, you get to that point in the year where you're like, what's the point? I'm just going to stop playing. And that's what I did for BL3. My stats are crazy, but I stopped. I didn't even play Black Ops 4 even. But so with Warzone, with them announcing that, hey, we're going to continue to support this for another year, more people are going to be like, hell yeah, I'm going to grind it out and keep playing it because
for sure.
just going to be able to keep going. It's a no-brainer.
But something I feel like people don't touch on is that Zombies, I feel like, is almost untouched by this like yearly
I have a
COD
fucking
system.
hair in my ear right now, and it's actually driving me fucking nuts, dude. Like it's tickling my fucking ear right now, and I keep itching it, and I can't fucking get it out.
I can get it out. Watch this.
I'm actually gonna fucking lose it right now. Like I'm on no sleep, dude. Like if anything pisses me off, dude, I'm flipping this fucking table and I'm getting off. Like
Okay,
I'm
so
this close.
something I think that
I could piss you off right now.
No, don't.
So something I think that people don't talk about is I feel, Aaron, I feel like you'll agree with this too, is that Zombies is I feel like it's untouched by this like whole yearly thing. I feel like MP and now BR is like the most affected, where it's like, okay, why am I playing this in like now? Why am I playing this in May when I know 5 months from now there's gonna be a new game out, you know? But with Zombies, like everyone's playing Black Ops 3 now. That game's 5 years old. And
I was gonna
Black Ops 4
say
came out after.
I have a bit of a theory here, and you guys might be able to jump on this. You might not.
Game theory?
The whole thing with like Activision telling them that they're gonna keep this game up to date. Maybe the reason that they're doing that is because they know that Blackout completely fucking flopped and it was shit, and they didn't have it. Well, no, they didn't invest. They didn't invest enough in Zombies, and they invested too much in a BR that flopped. And if they would have invested more in Zombies, they would have made so much more fucking money. So now this year, they're going all in. That's what I think might be happening right now.
That's true.
What if that's what's going on?
Dude, that actually, I haven't heard anyone talk about this before.
What if that's what's going on right now?
And what if they're just like, hey, Blackout flop? Fuck,
dude.
Let's just let them Let's do freaking Warzone for another.
You look at Kyle. His mind's blown, dude. 300 IQ.
Dude, I haven't heard anybody talk about this before, but you're 100% right. Blackout flopped. It was made by Treyarch. Warzone is a fucking success and it's free to play. They announced they're gonna
why would they
They're
do
like,
anything
fuck you, Treyarch,
overboard
you're not
with
making
multiplayer?
a BR this year.
Yep.
They also saw the disappointment with Black Ops 4.
They're telling them to focus Zombies, and they're not saying a word about it right now because they're gonna hype everybody the fuck up when it comes out, dude. This trailer's gonna drop. It's gonna be better than anything before. What if that's what happens?
What if the trailer opens with just you galvanucking a denizen off your head?
Off your head? Get off me. Get off.
I thought about that just now. I was like,
dude,
what if that's
nobody's talked about that. I haven't heard that before. The people are
that's
saying
fucking.
they're investing way more into resources into Zombies because Blackout flopped and Warzone's being supported and Warzone was a success.
Well, think about it. Like they lost money on both ends because Blackout flopped, Zombies' budget got cut, so both ends didn't make enough money. If they would have invested more into Zombies, that's a guaranteed way to make more money if people are happy with that.
Yeah, but do you see how, like, there's 3 pieces. There's MP, there's blackout, there's zombies.
You're not looking at the whole pie.
No. MP's always gonna be there. This whole BR is being handled by Warzone, and they're like, "Fuck Treyarch, you're not making it." Zombies story also ended, so like, "Fuck zombies, we're getting rid of that too." Like, they could be doing that potentially too.
Here's another theory. Just thought of it now.
Is it a game theory?
Yeah.
It is.
Get ready.
It's a big
So,
one.
the reason that we heard the remastered audio files, they're completely remastering the campaign, and they're going to make money off of that because everyone loved BO1. Okay, listen to that. They're not going to have any like serious multiplayer type stuff. It'll be something okay that you can dabble with, but there's going to be very minimal budget in both of those sides regarding there being a campaign and multiplayer. All of their budget's going into zombies because of that. That's why we heard the remastered audio files.
Kino. If Kino comes back, I'm happy.
Wait, but like, okay, this sounds amazing, right? But you have to look at it from like a neutral COD player perspective, right? If you ask someone what is COD, it's multiplayer. It's soldiers killing each other.
Bro, multiplayer shit is so degenerative.
It is,
if you,
right? But
if you really want to play multiplayer, you're gonna fucking play it. They can give you the shittiest game. Blackout blew up for like the first like couple of months. I don't know the actual statistics, but it took off and it was so fucking bad. If they half-ass a multiplayer and do this and that and have a little bit of appeal, people are going to be drawn to it and they'll play it with their friends. But zombies is where a lot of people just fucking... It's like when you turn over one of those big rocks in your fucking yard and there's like a million fucking bugs underneath it. That's the zombies community right now. All of us are under this big fucking rock.
For us,
and when
it's just a snake.
When this trailer drops, dude, it's gonna be like turning over that fucking rock, and all these bugs are gonna scatter, and everyone's gonna fucking lose their shit, dude.
Dude,
what if that's what's gonna happen? You heard it here first, dude. Nobody has thought about this. I'm a genius. Okay, here's proof. I have 300
if this
IQ.
happens and like the
predicted
first thing they drop is like a zombies trailer, I'm contacting like every zombies YouTuber to talk about it on the show and how we fucking you predicted it.
Dude, that'd be so sick.
Also, Ralph, because of the
cool.
wood plank, your head's getting like half cut off.
How's my head look?
Why didn't you tell
You're
me?
fine. Well, because I didn't want to interrupt Aaron with his game theory. But, dude, that's fucking massive, dude.
I know, it's fucking crazy.
I can't believe that this might fucking happen. I mean, you can hope, right? But I don't know.
I'm thinking about it from like a business perspective. That's how if I was running a business right now, I would think like that. I'd be like, okay,
yeah, but
we have this
getting taken care of. If zombies failed, would you say, okay, we have to put more money into it, or would you be like, okay, it failed, just fucking get rid of it? Like, they ended the story.
Well, there were budget cuts. We don't know 100%. Like this shit happens. Like they talk about this with investors and shit, and they like make these decisions. So we don't know 150% what went down behind closed doors. We knew that there were budget cuts, though. We didn't know why. So maybe they thought zombies was good enough as it was, and they didn't push for anything new, and that's why it flopped. And now they realize that was a fucking mistake, and they're gonna do something different. So,
what if they bring back? What if they're just like, we messed up. We needed another year to make a new zombie storyline, and they just fully remaster Infinite Warfare Zombies. What's your guys' take on that?
I'd fucking play it.
I'd play too.
I'd play it if Kyle would rope me into it. Kyle always did. Yeah. He gets me on every fucking game. He's like, "Yo, Aaron, you want to fucking play some? You want to play some zombies with me? Go for some world records." I'm like, "All right, dude, I'm sold. Let's do it." Like,
dude,
he'll probably be like, "Yo."
No joke. If you play IW Zombies with friends, like it's literally like Transit on crack, dude. Like you're playing Shaolin Shuffle and you're just fucking Jackie Chan, fucking karate chopping everyone, dude, with your friends. It's literally like Transit, but a million times more fun.
Ralph was gonna say something. What's up, Ralph?
What did I get you into, Ralph?
I'm looking at my screen.
You said I got you into something. What did I get you into?
Black Ops 3.
Doritos Crash Course? Oh, yeah.
Dude, Doritos Crash Course is so fun.
That's why I bought Black Ops 3 again. Just for fun.
Aaron's a Doritos Crash Course kind of guy?
My favorite part about Chronicles is definitely...
I fucked heavy with
Kino's the best map ever made ever.
I gotta ask you guys this now. Think about this. So, for like multiplayer, for instance, when you're going to buy a DLC, do you think Yeah, I want to
No,
buy.
not
I
multiplayer maps. It's always for the zombie.
do I want to buy, like, think about this, because there's appeal on both sides, sure,
No,
but
minimal appeal on the MP side.
listen, just listen. When they have to do appeal on both sides, just in case. It's like it's a precautionary measure, just in case, because there might be that one person that's like,
And
yeah,
esports.
I want Firing Range remastered. I want this remastered, or like whatever. But 9 out of 10 times, people see Moon's coming back, Zombie Chronicles, this or that, Go Ride Curvy, you get on a fucking dragon and you can play zombies with dragons. Like, people see that, and that's why you spend that initial $15 to buy that DLC, and that's what funds this company's fucking raging addiction to make money and make games. So I don't think that people understand how important zombies is when it comes to that. People say multiplayer is good, and like, yeah, there's like in-game currency for COD points and shit, but dude, so much money comes from maps as well.
For
Literally.
sure.
Like, people think they're like, yeah, look, there's a fucking bug down here, dude. You just about to try to fly in my goddamn mouth. Um, when you're like looking at multiplayer maps, like, I could give a fuck if Carrier gets remastered. I could give a fuck if Nuketown's remastered for the 7th time. Like, that doesn't appeal. Like, I want to play fucking zombies and have a new experience. So that's why I buy those fucking maps, and that's like
That's true.
that's what I want to invest my money into.
And not only
So
that, but I was watching an episode of Zombros, and they were talking about this as well, that without a doubt, more work goes into a zombies map than an MP map. Like, 100%.
yeah, so they want to
Oh,
profit
yeah.
off of that.
Because
There needs to be
yeah.
capitalization.
multiplayer maps are copy paste, bro. Like, and
Yeah,
this, I just want to go on what you're saying, Aaron. Like, Black Ops 2, well, MW2 and like COD, the older ones don't count because you could pay like $4.99 for like 6 maps. Like, that doesn't count. Black Ops 2 is one of the few COD I have bought all 4 DLCs for, and I bought a ton of personalization packs. Don't even get me started with
Oh,
that.
a
Black
bacon
Ops 2 is
camo?
so-
Fire, dude. Party
Dude,
Rock.
Kawaii?
115? Oh my
Dude,
god.
I think we both bought like almost all of them.
The
But
dragon one was so cool too.
the maps, dude. Like, I really like. I didn't buy them just to buy them. I bought them because the maps were insane. The paintball map, and you can
Oh, you're
freaking
saying
do
for
like
the MP maps?
no those and zombies. I'm just saying, like, for the multiplayer, like, the maps weren't too bad. Like, the paintball map was good. Like, and the others, like, they were actually like cool.
What do you mean on
like,
BO1?
ideas.
No,
No,
BO2.
I'm talking about Black Ops 2.
Oh,
And
I hated that fucking map
and
so goddamn
every
much, dude.
and every zombies map drew me in. Origins, dude. When I saw the trailer, Origins, I freaked out, dude.
Yeah,
like,
the intro
that,
is so good.
Oh, Mob of the Dead, dude. I probably had like 7 seizures, dude.
Oh
like,
yeah, Mob of the Dead was fucking awesome.
And
So
then
good.
Die Rise.
Die Rise is fire, dude. It's low key fire.
Dude, the trailer, he's jumping mid-air over skyscrapers with the freaking sliquifier. We didn't even know what it was. We were like, what is that one? He's jumping mid-air with the slick, and there's a dragon with a fucking tongue, dude. Dude, that shit looks sick. And then what was, it was, and Buried, like, Buried's not good. But it looked cool with the trailer with the Western music. And then the guy.
Bro, Buried so fucking slept on. That map was so fun.
Yeah, it's
Especially with friends, it's so fun.
Like, I don't know, sitting in the freaking hallway is overrated.
I think something that, like, a message for any fucking Call of Duty developer, dude, or like map developer, Activision employee, anybody, dude. They try nowadays so hard to bank on nostalgia, and you brought this up earlier, Aaron. Like, I don't care about Nuketown 7042. Like, I don't want to pay $15 for another version of Nuketown. Like, I could see both ends, right? Because, like, if this new game comes out and there's like Firing Range, like, that map's fire. And then what was the Black Ops 2 one? Studio, I think it was, right? Is that what it was called?
Studio.
It was, that version was like even better in my opinion. And like, it's cool when they do these remakes or like reimaginings of these maps, but charging people money for it, man, that's so scummy. Like, if they do that, they should sell like 4 new original maps in the zombies map, and then also
It
add like
can't
2
count.
also add like 2 classic reimagine or whatever, like Nuketown or whatever, but it has to be free. It's not part of the pack. It's a free update.
Or I just had two ideas from that. What if they sold all four? Because every COD it's the same it's the same game plan all year. You have 4 DLC packs that come out through the year. What if you have the DLC packs and each one has an extra map? So by the end of the year, you have 4 revisions of a map, or you give them for free, but it doesn't come in and count as like 4 multiplayer maps. Oh, but it's actually only going to be 3 new ones in a remastered. No. You can bring them back, but it has to be standalone free. It can't interfere with the 4 cycle. It cannot. Like that, I could see being too.
That's something that we should talk about too. Is that everyone is saying, and I agree too, that the whole season pass 4 packs, like that shit is so like 5-10 years ago. Like that model is so bad to do nowadays. Like everyone is on this whole battle pass like season
Dude,
thing.
I literally couldn't give a fuck about season passes, especially when it banks off nostalgia like that. Like, I'm willing to spend fucking 60 goddamn dollars. Like, when I saw Alpha Omega and I saw like a trailer for it, dude, like I never watched Alpha Omega trailer, like even after it dropped. And I remember one day I was like, what's that map? It's like I didn't even know it was like a thing. I was like remastered fucking Nuketown, and I was like, this is cool. And I remember just like I didn't know that it was a copy paste from Blackout, and I still don't give a fuck. It's like it's my favorite BO4 map, and it's one of my favorite maps of zombies. And I remember seeing it, and I remember watching the trailer, and I was like, "This is so fucking sick! I'm gonna buy the season pass just for this fucking map." And I did. I got classified, and I got that fucking map, and I was so happy, dude. Like, I could give a fuck about paying for a season pass if it has something that appeals, and there's like cool fucking maps that I want to play. I'll spend money. I don't really fucking
I'm
care.
the opposite. Like I would be fine. Like this, I don't really like how everyone's like. It is true that like the battle pass it was definitely popularized or created by Fortnite, but when everyone's like, oh yeah, just do the Fortnite system in your game, put the Fortnite system in your game, like it works for the most part. Like, but that's because I feel like a lot of the COD players, Warzone players, and stuff are like Fortnite players
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and so that model works. But for zombies, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if a season pass would still work
That would
this
be
year,
crazy.
and I don't know how a battle pass would work. So I'm kind of
Battle pass for zombies, Kyle? Dude, I've never heard someone say
well,
that.
yeah, that's a no-brainer this year. Is that they had one shared battle pass for Black Ops 4, like. You earn the tier skips or whatever in
Dude.
zombies.
You
but
can get
a
this
separate one.
fucking Richtofen
Imagine
emote.
this. Imagine
Yeah.
this. Zombies Battle Pass. You get 3 free challenges, just like every game. 3 free challenges, and that give you tiers or whatever. And then you get like 7 more, so 10 total for every 7 days. The next week comes out, and the challenges could be like the hardest one, like for the first week, could be get 5,000 kills, and you get like 2 free tiers out of 100. But like, or like, there could be crazy challenges like buy 30 perks. That could be one of them. Or it literally, you could go on forever. Stab crawlers, like rebuild barriers.
What if-
Dude,
What would the
million
rewards be
challenges.
though for Zombies Battle Pass?
What if
could
they
get,
what if
like-
they made it so that you had to unlock certain lines for characters? Like you had the base lines, but they made it so you had like an in-game like pop-up
That's what
menu,
Apex does.
and you
Dude,
could
and-
you could choose
that's
your
what
lines for
Apex-
like Richtofen, and you could unlock like 1 in a million lines,
That's
and you
what
could have them
Apex
say what you
Legends
wanted,
does.
and you could say it when you wanted to.
That's what Apex Legends
Or, like,
does, and you hold down.
We need to
tab,
fucking we need to
and you
develop
can
for this company,
Dude!
dude.
And you can
Oh my
choose what
God.
they say.
That'd be
Aaron,
sick.
They literally do
Dude.
that in Apex.
I'm
you
gonna
can
fucking roll
choose.
tonight, dude. I'm killing it right
Dude,
now.
like no joke. Like if there's an Easter egg, right? You do it and they give you baselines, but like the higher tier you are, higher level you are, or whatever, or like you unlock,
You
more
unlock more
rewards,
lines,
it
yeah.
tells you more story the more you play.
That'd be
That's a
fucking
good
cool,
thought too. And also, so this goes into Rocket League. So you know how most battle passes they end at 100, and then Apex is 110. And you know how once they end, and you have to wait 2-3 weeks if you complete it early. So I play Rocket League. That's what I'm playing after this. What Rocket League has done, like Danny already. Oh, there we go. We good?
Yeah.
Okay, so for Rocket League, I believe it's 100. It's 100. So you get to tier 70, up to tier 75. You can see what the item is. from 75 to 100, it's a question mark because it's rare items that they don't want you to see because they want you to earn it. And then once you get to 100, it goes from 100 to infinity, like till the season ends, and it gives you random rare items. So Danny's at like, I want to say like 160, and he's getting crazy, super like rare. I forgot what
That's
it's
what
called.
Black
It's
Ops
called
4
very
had,
rare.
right? It had once you got past 100, it just gave you like the reserve cases every single tier. And, like went infinite.
See, that's a little boring, but still, that's
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing. It gives you pretty good items, but like how Apex does it, it gives you these rare voice lines. You can see what the voice lines are for each character. There's probably about 20, but oh my gosh, Aaron, you can in Apex it's called a kill quip. So you can choose what your character says. So there's a little menu, and you go to kill quips, and you can have 5 different ones.
This is random when we kill somebody, right?
And yeah, so whatever. So say I select 5 different ones, and every time you get a kill, it's gonna say one of your 5 random ones. But if you don't have 5, if you only have 2 selected in the kill quip slots, and you don't have to press it. It's when you kill someone, the character says it. If you only have 2 selected or 1, it's just gonna say that line. So if they did this for zombies, you could get a kill and you could have X amount, like 5 or 2 selected. So if you're like Richtofen and kill a zombie, you can or not. Well, that's a little boring, but it would have to be every couple of zombies.
Like boss kill or something.
Crazy. Yeah, like a boss kill, and then like or if you kill like more than 10 in a second, it could do stuff like that because when you kill
I have an idea.
Apex, it does that.
What if they made it so they divided it for everything? So when you throw out like a fucking monkey, it makes you have like 5 different lines that it will say for you. If you kill a boss or like a mini boss, it'll say like you have 5 different lines you can choose from, but it's like different stuff every time, but you have more control over it. You get a kill with like a fucking wonder weapon, you have 5 different things that it could say. Same with like a normal gun, and they just react.
Like this should already be in the game, right? Because if you have you seen the video, or I think I've shown Ralph, and I don't know if you've seen Aaron. But like where Craig Houston sits down with the voice actors, the 4 different voice actors, and he talk for like half an hour, and Craig says like, yeah, you can only come up with so many quotes for like killing zombies or whatever. So like when you're playing the game normally, there's already like a random generator for like what quote you're gonna say. So why not give that option to the player?
Just divide it by like 5 and then add it to different things. Yeah, just assign it to different categories.
Just give the option to the
You're
players
exactly right.
and fucking pick what they want to say.
That would make it so much easier to choose too, because like they probably have like all those different lines that they choose for different things. They could just divide it into different categories and spend a little bit more time focusing on that, and it would be so fucking easy to pull off.
This is really random, but it reminds me of the battle announcers like Snoop Dogg and Ghost. Totally random.
Dude, I remember that. That was so fucking cool.
But then you have people who don't care about it. Like, I think us 3 care about it, but like, why the fuck would you care what Richtofen says when you kill Brutus? Like, who the fuck cares about that? So like, I could see that argument. But for every like quote and stuff you unlock, there has to be like, you know, camos, outfits.
Who doesn't want more control over their game though? Who doesn't want more customization? Why do people not want more features?
My character says shit anyways, so like, why the fuck do I care what he says? Like, I could see that argument. You know, people who don't care about the story and shit, they're just like, oh,
okay, well, people who say that are just trying to fucking argue about something that's actually retarded. Like, there's no point. There's no point in arguing shit about having customization. Like, if you want to use it, then fucking use it. It's literally like gobblegums. It's the same fucking thing. People say gobblegums are OP. Don't use the fucking OP ones. People say classics are fucking OP. Don't use gobblegums at all. Don't fucking go spin for fucking 0-point gobblegums and then stop fucking complaining. And once you down on round 40 because you ran out of ammo on your apothecary servant and you didn't build the fucking sword because you're a casual shitter, don't come fucking crying to me because you don't have fun on zombies anymore. I don't know what else to say.
Well, this brings up, say we do have a zombies battle pass, and before we even get in what we want to see besides like the quotes and shit we're talking about, do you charge it separately from an MP battle pass, or do you keep them the same? So they're 2 different battle passes, but you pay one price for them, or you buy them separately?
Do the same, but probably charge $15 right in the middle.
And then how long would like a season be, or like one pass, like 3 months, 2 months?
I say a season should be 3 months, just like I think COD does that, but Clash Royale does, or no, Clash only does a month. but it should be 3 months.
It should be
90
whenever they
days,
plan on the DLC dropping.
Depends on the effort. If they put in a lot of effort for a pass
which
like
is
that,
every
then
90.
then it would be $15, but every 2 months. If they're putting in a lot of effort and they can pump stuff out and they actually take it seriously and don't fuck around, they could do like $15, $20 and they could do it every 2 months. I'd pay for that.
$15 because it's usually 10 for a battle pass, so I'd say meet in the middle. 15 you get multiplayer and zombies.
Do you have the option to buy them separately, or would you guys just want it? You buy them.
No, it's you have it unlocked. I think having it unlocked on both sides would be good, just in case you want to play.
So one price, $15, you buy them.
And you have it unlocked for multiplayer
and then they have like the
zombies.
scummy like battle pass bundle that gives you like 25 tiers or whatever.
I say that they should do separate, but they're not, because they're gonna make people buy even if they want zombies or just multiplayer. They're gonna do the premium $15, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea for them maybe to charge like $8 or $6.99 and just.
I think just bundling up would be good because there's good features for both sides. Like multiplayer has it and it's unlocked for both. So I mean,
yeah.
And then I think something that should be included with this, and maybe you could bump up the price, or like a bundle, right? You can just buy the battle pass, or you can buy the battle pass and the DLC map that comes with it. Because like if you're doing 2-3 months, then another zombies map should drop.
Having like multiple bundles would be a good idea. Yeah, people could get down with that for sure.
Or like $15 and one zombie, not included for the seasonal every few month DLC drop. That would be cool. I could see that being.
So
$15 battle pass. Map.
Yeah. So what else would we want in the battle pass per se? Because Black Ops 4. All we had really was face paints, and they were so shitty. I think you have to have like camos or like variants of the weapon that look really fucking cool. We talked about like quips or like quotes and shit.
A lot
outfits
of
for sure.
Pack a punch camos. They need to have customizable pack punch camos if they're gonna do that. They need to add those. That's like going to be a tier 100 reward easily. Pack a punch camo at like 95 or 100.
They need to also add more when you repack the weapon and get whatever it's called, like
the AAT
alternative ammo.
Yeah, they need to add I think a few more of those, and then they also need to like keep the same customizability, just like in BO3 and 4. You can have 5 attachments and a camo and a sight and a customer. Like that's a really good system.
They need to make zombies broken again. I fucking hate having to struggle, dude. I don't want to have to be a good player.
So
I want to be a fucking casual shitter.
Outfits for sure, right? Like
if
it's Christmas time, I want to see fucking Santa Richtofen. Like that better be like a tier 70 reward.
Santa Richtofen.
Yeah, and he's got a fucking hat on, and you have like Reindeer Dempsey, and he'd be like,
what if they had like mob outfits for the characters, but it was for like the original 4?
Oh, that'd be fucking cool too, dude.
Like Richtofen's Weasel.
Yeah,
what
dude.
About,
like that.
What about like prisoner?
That'd be so cool.
Like,
yeah, dude. Like, give me fucking Reindeer Dempsey, where he's like pissed at wearing this fucking outfit, and he's got like a red nose and shit. Like, dude.
I can see that.
That's something Black Ops 4 never
Imagine making $1 million developing for games and not thinking about stuff like this and fucking losing money and getting fired from your job because you're so fucking stupid. But a bunch of 18 and 20-year-olds can think better than you because your creative mind's fucking fried because you've done too much cocaine in the fucking break room at the developer HQ.
And they get paid
fucking
hundreds
so sad,
and
dude.
Hundreds of thousands.
I know.
Not millions, and they can't even.
Like,
think
dude,
you live in a 4-story house. You drive a fucking BMW to work every day. Your kids hate you, but you still fucking work a shit job.
We were talking to Lep, and Lep was like, "Hire me, Activision, dude. Let's just fucking start a zombie game company, dude. This shit is so." I mean, obviously, we can come up with the ideas, but I know jack shit about like programming it or actually making it, right? But
we just need investments. Somebody put down $500K.
You can sell your creative thought.
But like, why? Like, we thought of this so easily. Why is it that we didn't get any of that in Black Ops 4? We got, oh, you want a fucking reindeer face paint? Here you go. Like, is it really that hard if you're making a face paint that you can put on every single character to just fucking give us Santa Richtofen, dude? Like, it's not that much different, no?
Bro, I was putting in the launch codes. Hold on.
No, I was trying to see if I could
He's sending a nuke to Kim Jong Un's house right now.
Okay.
Like, I just don't understand. My brain doesn't comprehend how they failed with Black Ops 4. I don't know if you were like part of it, Aaron, but when they announced Black Ops 4 and they had that event and reveal,
Dude,
all
I
the
cried.
YouTubers and
I
everyone, dude,
cried.
like, it was fucking. Everyone was like, "Holy fucking shit! How did they manage to top like Chronicles and shit like that?" And now we're sitting here, 2 years after the game came out, and we're like, "They fucked it up. How did they fuck it up?"
Because they're
I've
jits.
been smoking for 35 years.
Like I feel when we get down this path, we're always beating a dead horse. But like,
Not really. I mean, it's a good
I've
question to
never
ask.
bought and never will buy Black Ops 4 because
I don't
that's how
understand how they
stupid it
fucked
is.
up zombies that hard. They didn't have its own battle pass. The customization we got were fucking like 8 face paints, and we never got factions.
They changed too much, but it wasn't in a good
We
way.
never got
removing
factions.
perks fucked everything up.
We never got factions, which was announced in that Black Ops 4 reveal. Still haven't gotten that. That's 2 years later. And we're sitting here, and Jason's gone. Literally, the zombies leader. He's fucking gone. Like, I want to believe you with, like, all that fucking zombies getting more funding than ever and stuff. But, like, I sit here, and I'm like, Black Ops 4 failed. I feel like the people who run corporate stuff are
What if he
so-
just wasn't cutting it and they have a pocket pick right now?
Yeah, Lee Ross is gone too, man. Like,
Pick 6. They
we
got
don't have a
secret
pocket pick.
frickin-
David Vonderhaar is not going to lead zombies, dude. We're fucked, Aaron. We are fucked, dude. What are we going to do?
Unless Noah J456 gets
Oh,
hired by them to
God.
run the zombies. and
Oh
you can
my
have a
fucking god.
Buy one, get one deal on a zombies map.
The 100 Thieves Battle Pass, dude. But for real, man, like,
Nate Shot runs zombies.
I just don't understand how they fucked it up.
Or Dalek JD running zombies for booty.
Mr. Raffle Waffles comes back and he's a fucking director now. Hi
Who's
guys,
that
Mr.
one
Raffle Waffles
guy?
here.
Oh my god. Dude, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, it would be better than a new person, right? Because they're, like, established within the community and, like, everyone knows them. But,
Sellouts. Don't talk.
But, like,
Sellouts.
Jason's gone, Lee's gone. We have no, it's gonna be a new person or
What
Craig.
if I'm the secret dev right now and you have no fucking clue, dude? I'm just fucking making everything just intertwine and you have no idea. It's all a front.
That's
I'm a
why
30
he planted himself in your stream.
I'm a 34-year-old man and I fucking work for Treyarch right now.
That's why it's black.
I'm designing fucking exactly, dude. I'm designing maps and shit. I live in a 4-story home. My fucking kids hate me. I drive a McLaren to work every day.
Like, I don't know. Like, it
What
has
the-
to be Craig now or somebody new, and both of those options
It's me.
to me,
It's me, dude.
no
Hey,
cap.
can I?
Both of those options to me are just like
I need to check a text.
Yo, hold up. Before you do that, what's your favorite flavor of Gatorade?
lemon lime.
Lemon lime.
There.
Can I check a text?
Go for it.
No. You can't-
You have to go.
I'm just
Wait,
fucking with you.
What the hell happened to my gameplay? Video is either unavailable or not supported in this browser. Second, boys?
He's got to hack the mainframe and get a new video.
No, I'm just changing it. Oh, and the
Changing it.
I'll turn off this video so the webcam layouts change.
Bro, to do a podcast now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna be rough, but we'll be here, Aaron. We'll be here talking about it no matter what. And if
I know.
come when the trailer drops within like the next month and a half. And
Bro, we're literally gonna be like divorced dads and shit if this doesn't work out. Like, we're gonna be so fucking disappointed. Like, you're gonna be living in your fucking house, I'm gonna be living in mine, and you're gonna be like, dude, she fucking left me, she took the kids. No remorse at all.
like come like
Suck
no
me
joke.
dry.
Come
Where
here
did your camera go? I don't see Aaron anymore.
too.
I actually went invisible completely.
It's just a black loading.
So come like a month and a half, and we don't have, or like, there's no. They come out with trailers, campaign, multiplayer, and there's no zombies, or they come out and say, There is no
We
zombies.
fly a plane full of explosives into the Treyarch headquarters
Okay,
and tell them.
No,
we leave
no.
a note. We
He's
leave a note on
joking,
top
guys.
of the wreckage,
He's
and we
joking.
say, "Give us fucking zombies right now,
He's
or
joking.
we're gonna hit the next headquarters." All right?
YouTube, he is joking, right?
On Minecraft.
No, but for real, if there come this time, there's no
Don't
zombies.
make us fly it, dude.
Like, even though the story's been going on for 10 years, if they don't have zombies this year, I feel like there's just this potential that they had. And if they don't, it's fucking gone. And you might be like, I see people who are like, zombies has been going on for 10 years. If you think there's just now potential and it's going away, you're fucking stupid. Like, dude, like Transit is a perfect example of this, right? Where it's like, it's so shit, but with the technology now and the next gen consoles and just everything and marketing and everything like that, it has 5 times more potential than when it first came out.
Okay, let's just ask ourselves this one last time. When it comes to being a company, what are the 2 things people look for in establishment when it comes to being known for something?
Wait, say that again?
So when it comes to building a company and having a reputation, what are the 2 things that they focus on doing the most?
Getting our attention and
trying to make
No.
as much money.
They first is they focus on making as much fucking money as they possibly can. And second is establishing a name and doing something for that last game that makes people want to come back. And Black Ops 4 didn't have that. So why the fuck would they go out of their way to not add zombies into a game that Treyarch is making right now for the first time in a fucking decade just to have it go down the shitter? Once again, have people complain and not buy the fucking game. What would they get out of that? They're literally lighting money on fire.
Yeah, because I won't buy the game if there's no zombies.
Exactly. Why would they do that? Ask yourself that now. And come up with a valid explanation that's not something you go off on a whim and say this might or might not happen. There's nothing at all. There's going to be zombies. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, that's true, Kyle, because think about it. If Warzone's being extended for another year, and if they don't have zombies in this next one, who's to say I'm not going to buy it? I just play Warzone and get the same experience in multiplayer.
Dude, Kyle looks like he has fucking major trust issues right now. Like he wants to believe this so bad,
Dude,
but he's
like,
just he's not taking the bait. He's
like,
just not.
Like you're saying there's always going to be zombies, and then I'm here
There
looking
is.
on Twitter, looking at every other zombies content creator.
At least right now.
And like most people are like, a lot of zombies content creators are like, there's probably not going to be zombies. Don't hope for it. If there is zombies, then like cool, then you can be excited, but like don't expect it, because then if there isn't, you'll be super fucking disappointed. And it's like, I don't think I can tell myself to not expect zombies. Like, it's been there fucking since I've been like 10 years old, man. Like literally since I've been fucking 10 or 8. Like zombies has been there every single year.
But think about it. Think about it like this again. They said that there was going to be zombies for fucking Black Ops 4. They built the hype for it, and what happened? It fucking tanked and nobody liked it. Why would they build hype again for a game? And people would have the same fucking interpretations on that. They'd think,
they're not building
okay,
hype
they're
right
building
now.
hype. Exactly, they're not, which means they're doing something about it because they know it's going to be good. They're putting resources into it. That's the only explanation for that. Nothing else makes sense. Nothing else at all makes sense. They dropped that trailer. There's different fucking voice lines. Dude, I'm telling you, they're remastering the Black Ops 1 campaign, and they're going all in with zombies. There's no fucking way that they're not. There's no way that they're not.
I don't want to believe you, dude. I just
You
want
need
to fucking
to.
skip like 2
Trust
months
me.
ahead in time.
If this doesn't happen, you can kick me in the nuts 3 times, okay? Trust me.
Dude, I want to just skip forward like 2 months and figure out and just check Twitter for a fucking trailer or anything, man. Like,
bro, if it actually happens though, if this is a thing and it happens and you heard it here first from me, you guys fucking bow down for the rest of our lives.
No,
we're fucking 80 years old and we're all talking still. You guys
remember that
Aaron,
time I predicted?
Remember
Black
that
Ops
time
5
you
zombies?
predicted Black Ops 5 and you were spot on about fucking everything?
Dude.
Remember that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Going off of no sleep and not even smoking the devil's lettuce, dude.
Exactly, dude. I haven't been nice
Sally,
for like
just
2
tired
weeks
as
now.
fuck, and you predicted Black Ops 5.
Exactly, dude. I fucking predicted it.
No way.
What if that happened? That's so fucking crazy. I forgot I'm on no sleep, dude. I was so tired before this, but I'm just so fucking into it now.
Yeah, like, I don't know if we want to keep going because I feel like we've said most of, if not all, of everything we wanted to say.
We could do another one.
Oh yeah, I'm down to fucking have you on, Ralph. This is fun as fuck. I
Yeah,
love
this was actually super chill, Ralph. Like, it was fun to fucking have you on,
oh
dude.
fuck
Thanks for
man.
coming and hanging
I
out with us.
love just talking
Thanks for having
hypothetical
me.
shit all the time.
Yeah, dude. What do you think about my theory, Ralph? Do you agree with it or no?
I agree with it. I think that it'd be stupid because for someone like me, and there's probably thousands of me, why buy the
Hundreds
game
of
if
thousands
there's
of you.
why buy the game if there's no zombies? If they're going to continue support for multiplayer within Warzone, so I can play Warzone, get the same experience
Exactly.
in the game. It's a no-brainer. Why would
Activision's
I pay for
Activision's
something
they're
that's
taking
free?
a safe route. They're investing and they know it's going to make money, and they're investing in making a campaign that's going to make the money because people are going to buy the game for that, and they're going to fucking invest in zombies and they're going to do something with that too.
And you got
Yeah.
think about this. When you load up MW, it shows multiplayer, campaign, blah blah blah. That's the same thing that's BO5. It's gonna be Warzone, campaign, zombie. It's gonna be the same exact loading screen too with freaking cubes. I can already say that now. It's gonna be.
I think we should do one more question, and this might be a short answer one. I don't know how long this will be, but
Okay.
I also heard people saying that since like zombies is like an established IP, that they should just say fuck it and do like their own game, to not have it be attached to Call of Duty, or like have it be Call of Duty
I'd buy
Zombies,
the
but it's completely
frick out
separate.
of it, dude. Buy the frick out of it.
Like obviously I would buy it and I would support it, but
It's never been done before, so it's really situational. So they'd have to test it out and see how it worked. But I mean, I could get behind that for sure.
not only
And
that, but like
it has to be fully supported though, like customization. There has to be a story mode, and then you got to think there's got to be multiple. And then there's got to be freaking crazy maps, crazy story, crazy customization, DLC
yeah,
maps drop.
that's the thing is
like,
if there's like
20
2 maps on
maps.
launch, like can they charge $60 for that? Literally for 2
No,
zombies maps?
they would have to do like 5 or 6 maps at launch, and then like
You
2
know,
months
I'm
later.
gonna say right now, I need to firmly disagree. You know what we're missing right now? We're missing. You guys remember this? How it used to be with COD, with World at War, with everything. Black Ops 2 is where it took a different turn. Well, Black Ops 1 technically. Every single map that came out in World at War, you saw some form of that in
campaign.
And then that was also shown in multiplayer, and then it linked back to zombies.
Mm-hmm.
That got lost. So
That's
what
true.
if they brought that back? Killer campaign.
Campaign.
Well, let's say Black Ops 1 has the same campaign or a continued campaign. Let's say they do something else with it. They change it, they remaster it. The multiplayer maps get remastered and they're different a little bit. And then the zombies maps, we get basically what Black Ops 1 was, but with more customization, gobblegum, stuff like that. That would fucking, oh my god.
See, Black Ops
Dude, I'm
1,
gonna fucking nut. I'm gonna nut.
The jungle relates to Shino Noom. Like, a lot of it does relate.
Yeah.
But after that, it was done. It was gone.
What if they brought that back from like a
just
different
thought,
level?
like, what if on one of the maps, like, they release an MP map or like one of the MP maps, and like there's a tiny fucking gobblegum on the floor in one of the MP maps, and like it ends up being like the DLC 4, DLC 3, or something.
Or what if it's like a candy shop, just like on Leo 2 had that one map? What if there's like a candy shop and there's a gumball machine and they're all gumballs, but on like a mega, it's like
all right, we need to put this out here in the universe right now because this is protection. If I wake up fucking dead tonight, it was Treyarch. I know too much. They fucking killed me. They came to my house. They fucking gunned me down. I know too much about their top secret plan. They fucking put my pillow over my face and shot me in the fucking head. So now you know what happened if I'm not here tomorrow. Kyle, write me at 12 a.m. exactly. Or write me at 12 p.m. tomorrow. If I don't respond, you call the police. You call the police, okay?
Alright, sounds good.
You call them to my fucking house.
Dude, I love talking this shit, but then like I'm at like
he's got trust issues, dude. He's a BO4
dude, like,
boy. Look
I
at
love talking about this shit, right? But then I'm sitting here like 2 months. What if they're like, yeah, there's no zombies? Like, how fucking crushed my mental state.
They can't.
They
can't. It's their pocket pick. They
can, dude.
They can't. They
the
can't.
Ether story ended. Fuck zombies.
Kyle,
we're done with
Kyle,
it.
listen. If they go from Black Ops 4 having shitty zombies to Black Ops 5 having no zombies, imagine what's gonna happen with Black Ops 6. There's nothing at all.
COD
You pay
will be dead
$60.
by then. They're already squeezing it.
You
every
pay
single year.
$60 for a loading screen, and Mason talks to you the whole time. That's the game for Black Ops.
You pay $60 for a remastered restraint chair, and you click the triggers, and then
and you run around in circles, and that's the
No.
game. You paid $60 for that. The door, you pay $60 for the fucking season pass. The interrogation door opens, and you can talk on the microphone really loud too. That's what you pay for. No, they're not gonna do it.
You get it. Everyone's in a you load in to the game. $60. You load into the lobby instantly. 60 people lobby, and it's a mental. You break out of the chair. You find the key, and you just
fucking
walk
psych
around
ward.
talking to
You bust out of your chair. Hands up, fucking. No, there's no way that they can't. I'm telling you now, dude.
We need to do another one because we have so much that we can talk for hours.
We
Yeah,
literally
just
could,
the
dude. I have to
topics,
piss so
like,
bad, and I'm fucking
I
so
do
tired.
too. That's why I'm like fucking.
Yeah, okay, we'll end. But one thing I did want to say, I don't know if this got changed, but I didn't realize.
Don't open a can of worms right now, dude. I have to pee so bad.
Quick. I don't know if this means anything, and I don't know if this got changed recently, but Treyarch's Twitter bio literally just says, like, birthplace of Call of Duty Zombies. Like, that's all it says. It doesn't say, like... It says, like, creator of Black Ops 4 in 2018.
It's happening.
Like,
it's happening, dude. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. I'm telling you now, dude.
Or they're going to announce.
I want to believe it, right? But birthplace of Call of Duty Zombies, because it's
just
over.
Let go,
just,
Kyle.
like,
What's the worst thing that
like...
could happen? They don't have it. Let go. Join the fucking dark
And
side.
then
Go off the deep end with me. Join. It's too late. Get your heart broken. Do it.
No, why? I don't want to feel like shit.
Just do it. Trust me. Trust me. I'll hold your hand the whole time.
Like,
I'll guide
am I
you
really
through
gonna
this dark
sit here
time.
playing Black Ops 5 or Black Ops 3?
Ralph, convince him. You're on fucking board. Get him on board with us right now.
Am I gonna sit here playing Black Ops 3 Zombies until 2025?
Yeah, you are.
One of us.
Join the fucking hype squad right now, buddy.
I'm not joking. I'm uploading this because what if a trailer drops tomorrow? We're fucking gonna be known.
Oh my god.
For fucking.
That'd be so crazy.
And what if there's a Santa Richtofen skin, dude? Come Christmas.
What if? Whoa. Hold on.
What if a standalone zombie game gets launched?
I have to put this out there. What if we're right about this, and what if the devs see it and they add a Santa skin because of us, and that's what we're known for from zombies?
Dude, no joke. If there's a Santa Richtofen skin in this next Call of Duty, I'm changing my logo, my Twitch name, my emotes. It's just fucking Santa Richtofen, literally. No joke, dude. If they add that shit, I'll be.
What if they
speechless.
did a zombies map, but they had us a voice because of this? They were spot on about everything. We fucking blow up. Names out there. Everything happens. Careers made off of it. We're all fucking streaming. Yeah, we want you to voice act for the last map. This is gonna be the last zombies map ever, and you guys are gonna be the fucking final 4 characters.
Like,
Let's
if
see
they
it happen.
announce like a Call of Duty reveal event or something, or it's online or something, I'm fucking literally gonna drive to California and fucking talk to the zombies director and be like, dude, watch this video, show him the upload date, show him the highlights, Santa Richtofen, everything like that.
Dude, that'd be so fucking cool.
Holy fuck.
Smoke cigarettes every day.
I'm literally fucking speechless right now. My mind has been shook from today's episode, dude.
Dude.
The only thing we can do is wait.
No, the only thing you can do is fucking go off the deep end. Dude, I'm actually fucking a nutcase right now. You have to start thinking this stuff too, because we might be missing something. We need you to go off the deep end and start thinking like this too, because you're probably gonna fucking have something that I didn't think of.
You were the one who fucking came up with the thought that I literally haven't even heard anyone talk about, dude.
I know, but that's only because I'm a fucking psychopath, and you need to be one right now too, buddy. We're in desperate times, all right? We need everybody we can on this fucking team.
Santa
all right?
Richtofen, dude.
Ralph's here with us. Be a fellow psychopath, okay? Come on.
I'm fucking...
Okay. And... we bow.
I'll say I'll join you, and we'll keep it
okay,
updated.
Good.
This is gonna be part 1.
Oh yeah, as soon as it gets revealed, Ralph, if you want back on and we'll watch the trailer and shit, like, if it comes out, if there is any trailer, Ralph, Aaron, and we have a podcast that's like a day or 2 ahead, don't fucking watch the trailer, we'll watch it live on the podcast.
Okay.
Or we'll record it and watch it live. 100%.
Okay.
yeah, I think that's a fucking great place to wrap it up, boys. If you want to shout out any socials, Ralph, I'll plug whatever you want in the description. You can say it too.
Ralph streams at twitch.tv/sinister2.
Shut up.
I'm kidding.
I don't have too much to plug. I mean, my car Instagram.
Go for it, dude.
It's ecoboost.taxi.
Okay, I'm
that's
gonna go
about
drop a
it.
follow right now.
I'll plug it in the. What else you want plugged in the description? You want your normal Instagram or your normal Twitter?
Or and my Twitter, yeah. My Twitter, it's gonna be Ralph_Vasquez.
All right.
I have fucking 1 bar of connection right now. Nice.
But yeah,
Fucking
that's
third world
pretty
internet.
much it.
All right. Well, fucking.
Thanks
call
for
it-
having me. Thanks for having me.
Oh
on.
fuck yeah,
I
dude!
see
I had a
the fuck.
blast.
Yeah, thanks for fucking coming on, Ralph. It was a blast talking to you, brother. And you're fucking
I
chill as
love
shit. We'll have you
talking
on soon, okay?
hypothetical shit, man.
Okay, thanks.
We'll for sure to be on.
guys, and yeah, we'll do this again.
The next episode is going to be the 28th, and I'm gonna have my friend Sebastian on, talking an actual rocket scientist, by the way. Well, at least that's what he's going to college for. So we'll be talking some 5-head stuff. We'll probably be talking League because we all play.
I have to pee
Me and him play League.
so bad.
They have to pee.
And I guess he's done.
We'll fucking call it there. Aaron's already muted. We'll catch you guys
Thanks.
next week. Again, the 18th. Or sorry, today's the 18th. The 28th is when the next episode's gonna be. And we'll fucking catch you guys there. Thanks again, Ralph, for hanging out. See you guys.
Hashtag don't get Rona.
See you guys.